Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy, O.
And your man Tyler River in the cut, like always.
And you already know what it is. We in the Blue Room Theory podcast, the place where you go to speak about all these different topics and a little explanation on why this shit really happens. All right, so this episode 2, and it is brought to you by Skunk Doctor, your special smoke odor remedy. Make sure you visit them on Instagram at Skunk DoctorUSA and go to their website www.skunkdoctorusa.com and make sure to collect all 5 cents.
Yeah.
You feel me? All right, Ty. And then we, what's the other sponsor?
We're also sponsored by Mob Hookah. You can go to mobhookah.com to find all the greatest new innovative hookah products and Mob Hookah accessories. So make sure you go to mobhookah.com to get your hookah today.
That excites me when you say it like that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. So, yeah. So, what we wanted to talk about today is basically what it is to be happy in general, and that way you can be happy for everybody that's around you. And as we can see in the, everybody's on social media, bro. And, there's always, I always see these hate comments, behind, let's say somebody's trying something new or somebody's doing something special. And there's always, people congratulating them, the usual bullshit, like, oh, I hope you do good, this and that. But then there's always the hate comments.
Yeah.
There's always somebody hating or somebody just talking shit in general. And it just can't be happy. And most of the time, I think that's okay, right? It's people that you don't know, right? But I think there's also what's even worse, which is like the ones that don't say anything, but either they tell their other friends like just a little hate comment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, oh man, I'm gonna use your name for example. Oh, Ty, he's not really gonna do shit with that, man. He's starting to watch. Nothing gonna happen. You know what I mean?
100%.
I think that's the worst one.
Yeah, and most of the time they are the first ones to talk because they wanted to always do something like that.
Right?
Yeah, or like they always had this thing in the back of their head that they wish they did that. And then they never really came through with it. And then someone else did it, and then that shit whack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's almost like they're like, who the fuck does he think he is that he could come out here and not be a miserable piece of shit like me
and not do what everyone else is doing.
Not do what everybody else is doing and think he could actually succeed at it? Fuck it. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I'm just going to bring him down to my level. I'm not even going to be happy for him. He ain't going to do shit. He's not going to outshine me.
Nah.
And I think the intrinsic, real deep core value, or where it really comes from, is that people aren't really content with themselves. I feel like if you're super content with yourself and you're happy with yourself, you don't need anybody else's approval, right? So you're so happy and content with yourself. You're so happy and content with yourself and what you're doing that you have the freedom to be happy and content with somebody else. Because you're confident in what you're doing, right? You know that what you're doing is the shit, no matter what it is. And you're so happy with that I show love to the other person. Maybe he might do something dope. I'd be like, yo, that's some dope shit, bro. Oh, shit, you're learning a new language?
And you could tell when someone comes up to you and congratulates you on something, when it's a real, genuine, like,
yeah,
what, bro? That shit, that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, and hit you with the, word, bro, that's dope.
The spiteful.
Like, the undertone that like, in the back of their head, like.
Yeah, they're hate. Yeah. Like, you could always kind of sense that.
100%.
Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, even if they're smiling, this is just something that, it's a scientific fact that human beings can't lie. Well, they can lie in words, but their body language, if you know what to look for,
you'll always notice, right?
Yeah, you could always tell they're lying. Something in their physiology changes.
But you know what the shit is, bro? Like, to me, I feel like when someone else is winning happily, and you talk about that person, and you see that everyone else is kind of fucking with that person,
yeah,
you end up having no choice but to join the bandwagon.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what usually ends up happening, and I get it that most people do start shit and they never finish it. I've seen it plenty of times.
100%.
Or they say they're gonna do this, they say they're gonna do that. I think people in my family, people that I know, friends, they always do that.
Yeah.
So you're just like, oh yeah, it's just whatever, I get that, but if that person does make it, and you were part of that early, like hey man, good shit, do your thing, you just become that. But then you can be that spiteful bastard and be like, man, fuck, you're not gonna do shit, whatever. And then if that person makes it, then you end up having to congratulate the other person.
That's the greatest feeling for the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like
the one that's doing it, right?
When you know that you have, like, especially between guys, like, because that's just a female thing. No offense to any females watching this right now, but it's just a female emotion to sit on your own time and have another male's name in your mouth in a negative form. Like, so you took the time out of your day to sit there and text one of your other friends.
Yeah.
Another male's name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a female trait.
It's a female trait.
And yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no offense to the females out there, but I mean, let's be honest. Girls fucking hate each other.
It's in their nature. It's in their nature to hate each other.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever go to like a orthopedics office or a chiropractor's office or a dentist, and there's always the girls in the scrubs, and there's always girls working. There's not one guy working.
And there's always the craziest drama going on.
There's like one bitch is like fucking the other girl's boyfriend. The other one doesn't know. This one doesn't like this one's breath. This one talks to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always some shit going on, and like I have a family member that works in one of those offices, and she tells me all the time, just like all this fucking drama, and I'm just like, holy shit. And then I think back into all the girls that I've known, whether it's in high school, whenever there's a group of girls, there's always drama, and there's always like, and you know what's funny? Like I see it all the time, and even on social media, like they'll be like, oh yeah, oh my god, Stacy, you're fucking BFF, and I died my day one.
Mm-hmm.
But if a guy got in between her and Stacy,
over.
She would slice Stacy's neck
in a second,
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it'd be over.
For, you know what I'm saying? Just because she wants to get with the other guy. Or maybe it's not a guy, something else. This is what it is.
But just because you said doctor's office and nurses,
yeah,
I'm trying to know why all nurses bad.
like bad?
Like they look good, bro. Like I don't know, for some reason when I walk into like a doctor's office,
yeah,
do they only let like the good looking nurses sit at the front desk?
Really?
I don't know. The last 2 doctor's offices I went to, I was praying that the girl who checked me in was gonna come check me out. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know what doctor's office you go. You gotta recommend me that shit, because the ones that I go to are like 60-year-old ladies and shit.
Yeah, man.
They don't look good.
Nah.
I mean, they're like regular. Yeah, they just have a lab coat. There's one that's young. That's actually, she could get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would like. Thank God for social media, because like there's no more asking for the phone number. Like that's like kind of antiquated.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, I would ask her for her Instagram. I'd be like, hey, doctor, whatever. Can I yeah, I'm just, I have this Instagram and I take a lot of pictures, and let's follow you. I'll send some clients your way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I'll send some clients your way.
I know when I'm talking to girls now, I feel like that I look for different things. Like, I don't want a booty pic anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want you to send me. I don't want a video of you twerking. I want a video of you reading out loud.
Like a book?
Like a book.
That's
let me hear you read a whole paragraph without stuttering.
No way.
That will, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or send me a picture of your feet so I know you take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's a rough one.
Like, that's a rough one. You might look like you've been kicking rocks for the past 6 months.
Walking on hot coals.
Yeah.
Just like real
100%.
Sandpaper feet.
Let me hear you read out loud one time.
Fuck.
Because, listen, and nowadays everyone's twerking on the gram.
Yeah, man.
Who's reading the book?
I mean, I don't mind the twerking. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some amazing asses shaking. You know what I mean?
Are you more of like a clapper or more of like a...
The clap is, you need a fat ass for that shit to clap, though.
Because when they be clapping, it's more like a jumping thing. They gotta jump, and then it kind of like the after
it
shot
sounds like the... Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I've seen some crazy shit. But I mean, yeah, like that gets kind of like, when everybody's doing it, it gets kind of like outdated, old.
Yeah, but like if you're a girl and you go to your Instagram, the first thing you see is a twerking video, you just put yourself in a whole box.
Right.
Like I'm gonna DM you with a total different point of view than I would have DM'd you if you had a picture of you reading a book, of your favorite book.
When you say that, like I'm trying to think in my head, search if I've seen a girl reading a book, and I don't. Nah, dude, I haven't seen one.
I know.
No books. There's no books. At least the ones that I know. Maybe I'm not talking to the right chick. But I feel like if I see a girl, well, when I go to the library, which is not really like the public library, it's more like a Barnes and Noble.
Yeah. When
I go look for a book, even though I get most of my shit from Amazon, but I actually want to go get a book real fast and I wait for the shipping, I'll go there and I'll actually see a girl, like some girls looking for books, or like some girl actually like reading a book, and I think that's like, that's like watching a porno at this point.
Right?
It's just arousing, and not just in the sexual way, but just like I have so many questions. Like, what is she reading? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm
And
like,
why is she
wow,
reading it?
yeah. It's almost like holy
Yeah.
shit. It's like seeing a dodo bird. It's like seeing, you know what I mean? It's like seeing an endangered species,
Yeah.
like seeing a manatee or
Mm-hmm.
like a panda or some shit. It's just like, what the fuck? Wow, how did you get here? What
Yeah.
happened?
Who
Do you have an
brought?
Instagram? You didn't even have an
Do you
Instagram?
even use that?
Yeah, like do you even have that?
I love
Holy
you.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like those conversations happen like that, man. But I mean, you know what it is, and it's also, and it's sad to say, but it's the guys that, we talk about this behavior on Instagram from the girls, but it's the guys that really
We support it.
yeah, we incubate that behavior.
It's bad.
I mean, but
It's
think
not. It's
about
not
it.
bad.
I mean,
That's what I'm
it's
saying. When I wake up in the morning and I look on Instagram and I see some cheeks,
yeah.
I don't get mad.
You can't. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
that's
I
the
do
problem.
wonder where their father is.
Yeah, you know what? I think nowadays it's so widespread that their dad could be in the next room. You know what I mean? And he's just
I think
twerking
her dad could be
away.
recording it.
Oh my, yeah, bro. He probably is recording it. Oh, just a little bit. Baby, why don't you wear those like the shorter shorts? Oh, fuck, man. That's probably a definite possibility. But we're the ones that damn, I can't think of the word. Like encourage.
We encourage that,
We
right?
encourage that behavior because we're the ones putting all those likes. We're the ones comment like with the thirsty
I
comments.
know. We
I say we as males. I don't do that. I try not to. I think that's the worst thing ever.
Never in my life.
Right? I just don't. I don't even like it.
Nope.
I stopped watching. I'll watch it like swing a couple times and see some sexy shit, but like I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like if it's not in front of me, I really don't have no interest in it.
Me either. Nope.
But like we're the ones that encourage that behavior. It's the men.
I know.
You know what I mean?
It's bad.
It's really bad.
We have to stop.
And that's why the girls do it because they're like, oh my god, I want this attention from these guys. This must be what they want.
Yeah, but I wonder, like, after a girl posts, and I'm not talking like a gym fitness picture. I'm talking like they went on the sink and took a butt cheek photo. Like, what's the
like sitting on it?
Yeah, like what's the 375 likes and 14 comments worth your butt cheeks on that sink on Instagram?
It's sad to say that it is, my friend.
Like, was it worth it?
I mean, in the large scope, it's not, but they think it really is.
Yeah.
I think they're attaching the self-worth to it. And like my generation, not that I'm like super older generation, but like the generation that grew up around, that was born like after 1995.
Yeah.
I feel like they're the ones that grew up like when I was in high school, there was no Instagram when I was in high school, bro. Was Instagram in high school
Yes, it was.
It was? Was it just starting?
It was starting when I was in, like, freshman, sophomore year.
Really? I'm that old? Fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Instagram was not around in my high school. If Instagram was around in my high school, bro, I see why people would attach their self-worth to that.
It's funny, but I don't think that people started attaching their self-worth to Instagram until I was like senior year. Like it was like a couple
when it
years.
when it started getting popular.
Everyone was on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody was on it, so everybody was like, oh, this is the viral thing. Oh yeah, like everybody,
Yeah.
And girls, like, how can I get the most? Like people aren't stupid. Well, relatively speaking, how can I get the most likes? Oh, I'm just gonna show a little skin. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But when you're attaching your self-worth to that, it's just. And then now what happens is I talk to these girls and I see all these like DMs that they get from these thirsty guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what do they send? What do you think they send on those DMs?
What do the guys send?
Yeah.
Hard eyes and eggplants and shit.
They get dick pics all day.
All day, right?
I've seen that.
You know what it is? Some girl told me that she, like, her DMs is full of dick pics. I wonder if just for fun sometimes they just like look. They must look at the dick pics. Curious to be like, what kind of dicks and what flavor they got today.
I mean, yeah, what flavor?
Nah, like if people were DMing me vagina pictures,
yeah,
I'm not gonna say I would respond to all them, but I would be curious to see what shape of vagina we were getting today.
Yeah, but think about it. We're more visual creatures, like men, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. Like we're more visual creatures, so men send dick pics thinking that women are like us.
Yeah.
Like if we get sent some titty pics or some pussy, whatever, ass pictures or something like, nice shot, crotch shot, we're gonna be like, we're gonna be hyped,
Yeah.
right? Even if it's like whack, like we still look at it, we be like, oh shit. But like, and we think that girls are gonna think that. That's why they keep sending dick pics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe they watch too much porno and they have like, you know what I'm saying? They be sending some shit. Because I've seen that. I've seen the girls show me their DMs and they just kind of like keep on scrolling. And those are the ones that like they're like friends with.
What, they got a lot of DMs?
Yeah, like it's just like they just scroll just DMs of just like
but
bullshit.
why are they showing you that? Oh, why?
I mean, I did ask though. I'm not gonna lie.
Cause I don't give a fuck. I hate it when girls show me their DMs.
What do you assume it? Do you assume that they get like? Do you think they're doing it because?
No, it's just like why? Like listen, if you really didn't care about your DMs to open them,
Yeah.
don't you wouldn't care about showing them to me either. Because it would be that irrelevant, insignificant.
Yeah,
it's there. Like
it's like I think they're just trying to prove their status to you. Maybe could be that. I mean, I did ask for it though. I asked for it in my specific.
Oh no,
case.
if you ask for it, it's different.
Well, I was curious because she was a very pretty girl.
Like that girl definitely had her boyfriend. Her boyfriend definitely wears low top black Air Forces with white ankle socks.
That's the Herb starter kit.
And cargo pants.
Oh shit, cargo pants.
With a famous belt.
The famous belt.
I'm telling you, like
I remember that shit.
Her man definitely wears black Air Forces with white ankle socks, cargo pants, and a famous belt. And he still got a Pauly D blowout. Fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, you know what it is, man. I mean, and think about it. Think about this. A lot of girls aren't in relationships anymore, right? Like, if they are in a relationship, it's usually with like some herb guy that they don't really, you know what I mean? They just kind of like got sucked into it because she just doesn't want to be lonely.
I got a question.
Talk to me.
You ready? So say you would mess with some girl, right? Some shorty.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She look good, whatever. Nothing crazy. Mm-hmm. But you stop talking to her. Mm-hmm. But then you throw one of your friends, like, you're out with one of your boys, and she says, yo, put me on one of your friends. What you gonna do?
Like, after we stop talking, she says, put me on with one of your friends?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But y'all wasn't talking. Y'all was just on some, like, friends benefits type. It wasn't, like, an intense emotional relationship.
If she says, put me up with one of your friends.
Yeah, what you doing right there, oh?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. At first, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Trying to hook up with one of my friends, but then.
Well, but this is a girl y'all was just fucking.
Right.
Y'all was just spanking. Y'all had your time. It was over, and boom, she hit you with the yo. What's up with your boy?
I was just smashing down. Yeah, I'd be like, which one?
Cause I'm telling you, it takes a real dude at that moment right there.
Yeah.
Cause being a man, you want everything that you had to stay just yours.
Even if it wasn't serious.
Yeah, even if it wasn't serious, you want to be like, nah.
Right.
I'm not putting you on because you was my piece, and I'm not just drawing it to. I'm not alley-ooping nobody.
Right. I don't know, man.
Because recently, situation happened, and I was like, yo, whoop.
Yeah.
I had to alley-oop it. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, what are you holding for? You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, yo, if one of your boys puts you on with a girl you already hooked up with, that's a real dude right there. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that is a real
dude.
No, it is.
I think that shows a lot.
No, it does. But now think of it, exactly, it shows a lot, right? Now think of it in reverse. When a girl does it, when a girl asks you what she asks you, that like, oh, can you put me on with one of your boys after you guys already did your thing? That says a lot about the girl.
Oh, but that's 100%.
Right? So I think at that point, I'd be like, I think the initial impact would be like, the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Really? And then I think about that, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, sure. Which one? You know what I mean? Which one? Do you want? Oh, this guy? Oh, fucking yeah. Yo, bro, she wants to go hook up with you, man. Just make sure she likes it when you tickle behind her ear on the left one. Yeah, she likes that shit. You know what I mean? That type of shit. It's just like that says a lot about the girl. It's like, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but exactly.
You do feel it though.
But like, cause it's funny, cause your initial reaction is to keep everything that's just yours and no one's had yet yours.
Yeah.
Even though it was nothing.
Yeah.
But it takes a real one to be like, whoop, throw it out to one of your mans.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because most guys wouldn't.
You got to be sure about yourself.
I'm saying like 8 out of 10 guys would not throw a piece that they had.
I would say 9.5.
For real.
Out of 10 guys.
Like when they would just like make the girl go hit him up.
They wouldn't even mention it.
I know. No, but if
they would just cut it off right there.
Cut off right there.
Yeah.
But how many guys would be like, all right, You know, we're not talking. You
It's a rare
in
breed.
front of my man's. Yo, here's his number.
It's a rare breed.
Hit him up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that right there tells you a lot about somebody, bro.
If I was your boy, I probably wouldn't even hit that. Because I'd be like, what kind of girl, like, and I'd see what she looks like. Unless she's like,
what if she was, yo, I'm talking like, what if she was kind of valid?
She look good?
What if she was valid?
What does that mean?
I mean, I mean, on a scale from 1 to 30.
On the scale?
On the scale from 1 to 30, she was a
The 10 is
she was a 21.
She was a 21. That's so that's a 21 is an ugly, pretty girl.
Yeah.
Okay. She's an ugly, pretty girl? How's that?
Yo, that's funny, bro.
Right?
You an ugly, pretty girl.
We're gonna explain that scale one day. The train. That's a funny thing. I mean, I don't know, man. Cause I mean, you know what I would do? I would ask you, I'd be like, yo, bro, like, all right, cool. How do you feel about it though? Like, should I hit? Like, be honest with me. Like, what do you think? Like, he's gonna make you feel some type of way? You know what I mean?
But I think if he would have felt some type of way, he would have done the bitch guy route and just fucking.
Yeah, but maybe you're doing it because you're just that guy. So I would have consideration of you, and I'd be like, yo, bro, like, yeah, you want me to hook up with her? I would say that. I'd be like, yeah, you really want to? Like, you wouldn't mind? Like, I would hit it, but it's not like, if you don't want me to, bro, and you just kind of told me because you might.
I would be like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. Go
hit that?
You go, boy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll be like, ooh.
I'd be like, fuck you, don't hit. Nah, I don't want you to hit that. Forget it. I was just testing you, man. That was a test. All right, we're actually running up on the end of the episode, actually, right now. It went by really quick, bro.
It did.
Having a lot of fun on this episode.
100%.
Yeah, man. So I just want to hit you guys off with the final thought, all right? The final thought is exactly what we started with. And that is have enough things going on in your life and that you will love yourself for and that you don't need anybody else's approval. So that way when somebody else does their thing, you're so busy doing your own thing on your own path that you don't really care about if that person's gonna out succeed you or not. That's not even in your periphery. That's not even in your mind because you're so busy doing your own thing. So my advice to you guys is do your own thing, and if somebody else is doing something that you think you'd be better at, shut the fuck up because you're not doing anything about it and they are.
100%. Tunnel vision towards your own goal.
What do you think?
Don't hate on someone else's goal.
You feel me, T?
100%.
Exactly.
Oh, you preaching, bro.
That's how it goes. So that's the final thought for today's episode 2 of The Blue Room. And I just want to remind you guys, this is an episode sponsored by Skunk DoctorUSA, your special smoke odor remedy. Make sure you visit them on the website, www.skunkdoctorusa.com. Todd?
We are also sponsored by Mob Hookah. You go to mobhookah.com and get your latest innovative Mob Hookah accessories right now. Mobhookah.com. Get your hookah today.
And there it goes. All right, guys, another episode. Stay tuned for episode 3.
Gang.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.